questions and I'll
Sure,
answer
if you
okay.
want. Yeah, or you can just tell me what you want to tell me. Like,
all right.
What is something that you feel that nobody absolutely understands?
Okay.
Sure.
All right. Okay. So first of all, we're not saying that the media completely lies, but they don't truthfully tell everything and they don't show both sides of the story. Like, I have cousins in Syria and we call them all the time. I have cousins in Damascus and Homs. And we've called them before and they would say that there's been many rallies to support the president. And the majority of people, they had elections also. They had city elections just to see if the people are supporting what the president's doing or if they're against it. And 88.8% of the votes were with him, with the program, what he's doing. And I'd just like to point out, last time when we were on the rally, I'd like to point out that the reporter, when we were on the news, he talked sort of in a bad way about us. He was saying that these people are supporting the dictatorship of Bashar al-Assad. He murdered a bunch of people and people still support him. And when the news was live at 6, I remember, but also at 11, except at 11 they just showed that the person from our group who pulled out the knife, he had a reason to do that because they were attacking his mom and him. They were all over him. It was just self-defense. He wouldn't actually use it, but it was self-defense to get them off of him. They were all over him right there. And, well... We believe that the terrorists in Syria, they're backed up by some Arab countries around us that's bordering us, and their job is to just kill people and blame it on the army. What they do is they take cameras, they always have the best technology with them, they take it and they do something bad and they say, oh, the army. Last time I've seen a YouTube video and it was an explosion of the pipelines in Syria. I think it was in Dara or Homs, and it was an explosion and they said that the army is shelling homes and there was smoke everywhere, but it wasn't true. It was actually the explosion of the pipelines. The jihadists in Syria would go and explode, they would make problems and they would just blame it on the army. That's their job. They want to ruin the country's reputation and they want to show it to everyone. Their news. They don't want to show everyone else. I haven't seen a protest that's been supporting the government ever on TV. I've always seen all against. I've never heard anything about supporting, never heard of that, even though it's happened many times. Like I told you, I have cousins in Syria, we call them all the time, we know what's going on. And right now, they're just targeting our army, and they're targeting our people, they're killing people, and most of the people who are dying are actually loyalists. Most of them are civilian and loyalists. And they still blame it on the army and say these are civilians or protesters that have been shot.
Yeah. That's upsetting. It's upsetting that we're not being told the truth. Do you believe that there is a pro-war agenda in North America?
I think there is. I think the whole plan is just to take advantage of Syria like they did to Iraq and Libya.
Yeah.
And honestly, like you said, NATO doesn't do anything good but just go and kill civilians and kill people and just bomb targets and that's it. So I don't see what the point of it is. I don't see what the point of fall of Assad is because he's an amazing person. He's a good leader and so was his father. And really, there was elections in Syria. I remember when I was young, my parents would say they were going to vote for the election. There was some opposition parties, but most of the votes he had them. He had the votes, and the Syrian people, the majority of the Syrian people won. We're not saying that the opposition is bad. We're just saying that it should be less violent. They should negotiate the problems, and maybe he can fix things. And he's already trying hard enough. You know, they're like I said, they're blowing up pipelines and places with diesel and gas and oil, and they're just trying to ruin the economy. And right now with the sanctions on us, it's getting really hard.
Oh.
Yeah. And that's it.
All right. Thank you.
No problem.